when I got to OFPP back in like 2001, again, thinking about every agency having their own workforce training system and absolutely minimal career mobility. I think one of the first things I wanted to do when I got there was to create some kind of framework for making sure that people had the same qualifications, they had the same training, and they had the same development. And I remember looking at the lack of budget and thinking, well, how is it that DoD, I think at the time, had hundreds of millions of dollars to train their workforce. And I think we were sort of looking for quarters in the couch to see if we could find enough money to put these classes together. And so when SARA was passed and the Workforce Training Fund became a reality, and again, if I remember correctly, it was just moving some of that money aside so the agencies didn't see a change in their transaction fees from GSA. So, but GSA was putting that money aside. I remember, I think the first time that they populated the fund and they were sharing the information with us, we just thought, well, my goodness, I mean, this is how legislation works, right? There was language in the bill and it translated directly into a fund where the workforce training could be a priority for agencies. A lot of agencies didn't have extra training money. So what we were able to do was to give them a little pot and they were able to join some of the classes. We did common development with DoD. We were able to sort of take that, again, as an enterprise-wide effort, take that at the time sort of a small amount of money and really build it out and leverage it pretty well. And we continued to work on training assets with DoD and other agencies. The VA helped us too with some of theirs. I think Treasury also had an institute. So it really helped us develop better relationships, better training. And then we worked into the workforce management system so everybody could take their credentials with them wherever they went. So instead of having to like write down every training class you've ever had and stick it in a folder, we actually had a couple of workforce management systems that allowed you to show what training you've had so that you could take it with you. And we really encouraged portability. We encouraged a lot of rotational assignments and intern programs. So I think that was probably one of the most fun pieces of it, was to help agencies put their workforce training together and their human capital development plans and make them a priority and help them with that.